Pioneers, I'm filled with so much joy. I really want to appreciate you guys for 100 subs. We hit 100 subs, baby. It's only been 12 videos and we hit 100 subs. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for the support, the love, each one of you guys that comment or even like the video. I really do appreciate it. So look, this is just the beginning of the journey. I want you guys to make sure you stay tuned. We're going to dominate this year and I cannot wait to see the end result of 2021. So now I got that out the way, let's get into this video. What's up, Pioneers? This is Daniel here with your Daily Investor, the place where we talk about investing, not only in stocks, but in yourself. Look, today, guys, I got the banger that you guys have been waiting for. We're going to be talking about ticker symbol JAGX, Jaguar Health. This is one that I want you guys to make sure you have on your radar for this week. This is going to be a short-term play for this week, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So without further ado, roll that intro. What's up, Pioneers? Now, before we get into this video, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and also turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And then after that, you already know what I'm about to ask you to do. If you can do your boy a favor and like this video to help your boy out with the YouTube algorithm, I would very much appreciate it. So look, without further ado, we're going to get into the video I know you guys have been waiting for. Ticker symbol JAGX. Why I want you to have this on your radar for this week. So this right here is going to be a short-term play for me. Only this week. I'm only going to be holding this till this week. And then I know a lot of people are going to be holding this long as well. It's not a bad company. They have an amazing idea and I like what they're doing. So without further ado, we're about to get into this research and I'm going to show you guys why I think this right here is going to be a great short-term play and also an amazing long-term play as well. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so this right here is Jaguar Health's official homepage. Now, I want you guys, for new investors or for anybody that's been wanting to do their own research, one of the first things that you probably need to do, if you want to look up a company and do your research on a company, every company usually has an investors tab. Like this one right here, Jaguar Health right here, they have their investors tab. And you can click on that and they usually have like news releases, or if they're going to have any upcoming events coming, that is where you want to go first. The investors tab on the company that you want to get in, go to their website. So we're on their website. Now, if you didn't know what Jaguar Health is, I'm about to tell you guys now. Jaguar Health is a commercial stage pharmaceuticals company focused on developing novel, plant-based, non-opioid. Now, if we can get plant-based medicine, non-opioid, we already know how big opioids are. We already have companies getting sued for selling, having opioid, prescriptions because opioids are very addictive. So we can have non-opioid medicine. That is very important. Now that's why I said this right here is also a good long-term play. I'm not holding it long-term. I'm only being short on this one because of the news that they have coming around this week. But for a long-term play, this is not a bad investment. But yeah, non-opioid and sustainable derived prescription medicines for people and animals with GI distress, specifically chronic debilitating diarrhea. Our wholly owned subsidiary Napo Pharmaceuticals focuses on developing and commercializing proprietary plant-based human, I probably messed that word up. If I did, I'm sorry. But proprietary plant-based human gastrointestinal pharmaceuticals from plants harvested responsible for rainforest areas. Our Mytesi product is approved by the US FDA for symptomatic relief of non-infectious diarrhea in adults with HIV/AIDS on intravenous therapy, the only oral plant-based prescription medicine approved by FDA botanical guidance. And I want to show you guys this medicine that they have that's called Mytesi. We're about to go into that next and we're going to show you guys why Mytesi is a very important product line of this company. Alright guys, so now we're about to talk about Mytesi. This right here is Jaguar Health. This right here is their breakthrough product that they have that is plant-based and it is non-opioid, and it's the only one that's been approved by the FDA. Alright, so Mytesi is a product of Jaguar's wholly owned subsidiary Napo Pharmaceuticals. It is approved by the FDA for symptomatic relief of non-infectious diarrhea in adults with HIV/AIDS on antiretroviral therapy. Now right here it says Mytesi is a novel, first-in-class anti-secretory agent which has a basic normalizing effect locally on the gut. And this mechanism of action has the potential to benefit multiple gastrointestinal disorders. Jaguar, through Napo, holds extensive global rights for Mytesi. Mytesi is in developmental for multiple possible follow-on indications, including diarrhea related to targeted cancer therapy, orphan drug orphan drug indications for infants and children with congenital diarrhea disorders and short bowel syndrome, supportive care for inflammatory bowel disease, irritable bowel syndrome, and for idiopathic functional diarrhea. Alright, so Mytesi is a very important product to Jaguar Health. This right here is the one thing that's getting a lot of news brought to this company, is because of this one product right here. And this right here is very important moving forward. So now that we know the vision that Jaguar Health has for the future and what they're trying to bring to the table, now we're going to talk about why Jaguar Health is going to be very important for you guys to look at and put on your watch list for this week. Like I said, this is going to be a short-term play. We're expecting the price for this stock to move up, especially this week, because of this reason right here. So now let's get into it. All right, guys, so like I said, if you want to do research on a stock, one way is to go to that company's website and go to their investors tab. I'm about to show you guys this live right here. All right, so just go to investors and news. You have investors, press releases, media, and company statements. All right, so right now we're under the investors tab, just the investors tab, and you can go right here and look at recent news, right? So just click on more news, and they have all this news about what's to come next with this company. And one of the things that I want us to really pay attention to is this one right here. This right here is very important for this week. So Jaguar Health sponsors a proposed post-pandemic recovery equity SPAC to host Webcast Wednesday, January 27th at 8:30 Eastern Time to provide updates regarding the potential merger of Napo EU, the company's anticipated subsidiary in Italy. All right, so this right here, they are supposed to meet Wednesday about the potential SPAC merger. And we all know when the word SPAC and merger gets combined with each other, what does that price actually usually do? It usually goes up. This right here is a buy the rumor, sell the news play for short term. But long term, this is actually a great company to invest in long term as well, especially if you believe in plant-based or also non-opioid medicine. This right here is a great company to invest in long term. Now, that right there goes for you to do your own research and dig deeper if you want to invest in this company long term. But I know for me and a lot of other YouTubers and a lot of other people, especially this week, we're going to be short term on this one because of this conference right here. They have a potential SPAC merger that's supposed to either get confirmed or denied with this webcast meeting coming up Wednesday. But we're all expecting with the news that they had previous to it, with Jaguar Health being listed back under compliance with the NASDAQ, which was positive, and then having this coming up this week, we're already expecting the merger to go through and the merger to be finalized. So that is why I want you guys to make sure you have Jaguar Health on your watch list for this week, because it's actually not a bad company. They have a great cause that a lot of people actually believe in, you know, plant-based non-opioid, which is very important. And this week they have this potential SPAC merger confirmation that's going on this week. And usually, like I said, when we have SPAC and merger together, that means price actually usually goes up, benefiting that company. And I want to show you guys this one thing that is a strong indication going into this week why I'm very bullish on Jaguar Health, especially short term for this week. All right, guys, so there's one more thing I want you to look at, and I want you guys to pay close attention to what I'm about to show you. All right, so I want you guys to see right here, price went up right here, and it gapped up. Now, I said in one of my previous videos, usually when a price gaps up, what does price usually like to do? It usually likes to come down and fill the gap. All right, so right here, the gap has been filled. It wicked. This right here is what you call a wick, right? It wicked down, filled the gap, and also filled the gap right here. But most importantly, I want you guys to see what it's been doing for about a week or two. It's been consolidating. That right there is actually positive. But the bulls have the momentum going into this week, especially with the news going around it. But so with it consolidating, and most importantly, it did not go beyond this gap. Now, if it would have dropped under this gap, then we would have probably had then it would have probably been a red flag going into this week. But the fact that it stayed above this gap and it's consolidated gives us bulls more momentum going into this week, because we have great news coming around this company. So that's why it's very important to make sure you have this company right here on your watch list, because look, the ones that is in this company right here for this week, we finna eat. So look, I just wanted to show you guys that, because I've been talking about Jaguar Health about the past couple days now, and I just want you guys to make sure you have it on your radar. If you're gonna jump in, make sure you watch it, right? And now look, this is still a risk. I will say that it is still a risk, but majority of the news is very positive, so we are expecting Jaguar Health to jump up in price action this week. So I'm going to end the video there. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. I would very much appreciate it. I really hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are ready to dominate the market this week, because look, I am. I'm super ready to dominate the market this week. I want you guys to make sure you stay consistent, stay persistent, and I want you guys to do the most important thing I always say at the end of my videos. You already know what I'm about to say. I want you guys to stay up while we on the come up and never look down. Now, until the next video, Pioneers, I'm out.